Excuse me, do you know why we pulled you over today? Exactly, it's because you're not subscribed. So you better fix that right now, or we're gonna have to take you in. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously, there's more from Quo. There's always more from Quo. Quo never sits still. He is always moving. He's always going, moving forward. And here he is right now, talking about the 2023 Mac Mini to retain the same design as current model. Anyways, so here we are with Minchi Quo and the 2023 Mac Mini, apparently retaining the same design. I'm not sure if a lot of people are constantly looking at their Mac Mini. But, like, to me it makes sense to keep it in the same design. Maybe, like, if there is going to be a redesign somewhere down the road. But, like, this thing kind of has the same design as the, or at least seemingly the same design as the Mac Studio. So it fits in the lineup. I'm not sure, like, people just, I don't know. Anyways, let's just ask Quo what's going on.
Quo 2023 Mac Mini to retain same design as current model. Apple's next generation Mac Mini will likely feature the same design as the current model, according to reputable analyst Ming-Chi Kuo. In a brief tweet, Kuo said that the refreshed Mac Mini is likely to retain the same form factor as the current model, which is an aluminum unibody design that Apple has used for every new Mac Mini since 2010. Earlier this week, Kuo said that the new Mac Mini will not launch until 2023. Kuo's claim runs contrary to a rumor from leaker John Prosser, who last year said that Apple was working on a complete redesign for the small desktop computer, moving to a smaller chassis with a plexiglass-like top. Apple has been believed to be working on a new Mac Mini for some time. It updated the entry-level Mac Mini with the M1 chip in November 2020, but the high-end offering is still the space gray model with an Intel processor from 2018.
Yeah, I mean, and to me it makes sense, right? Because, I mean, this whole obsession with redesigns honestly makes me feel kind of upset. The computer is working insanely well and cheap as fuck. Can anyone show me a cheaper device with this performance and efficiency? No. So what the fuck are we doing? Yeah, I mean, that is basically it, right? Because, like, for the most part, the most basic function of the Mac Mini is to be a cheap alternative to, like, all the other Macs. So kind of like the MacBook Air, but then without a screen. It is very important that the Mac Mini stays at this price point because it's the entry-level Mac. So constantly redesigning it, well, constantly, I mean, it has been this design for a really long time, but redesigning it is definitely going to pump up the price, even a little bit. So I would say that, although this could be, again, miscommunication, like this is early production rumors. So it could be translation, it could be stuff that Apple is still working on but didn't tell the supply chain. Like, this is hard stuff to predict, right? It could be that what they were trying to say, or the information that is known right now, is that this design is going to be produced until, or at least until 2023, meaning that this option will remain an option alongside the new redesigned Mac Minis, right? Could be an option. All I'm saying is that I agree with Moggy on the fact that this is a device that is meant to be cheap, meant to be performing great, and meant to be efficient. So there's no need to redesign it, especially because it already looks like it fits in the design language of the Mac Studio. Am I crazy? Oh, excusez-moi. Can we type for flip's sake? Mac Studio. Oh, it was already here. This kind of looks like a big Mac Mini. Am I crazy for that? Like, am I crazy? We got a top-down view somewhere. Look, even like this is the Mac Mini. literally like this round thingy, and then you have the Apple logo here. This is all aluminum. It's just two Mac Minis stacked on each other. It's the same design. So this design is not. It's fine. It fits in the lineup. We can keep it. It's fine. So yeah, I'm sure that for now we're good and we don't need an update. If this is anywhere near true, because again, it could be that what Minchiko heard was something like this design is going to be produced at least until 2023, meaning that it could just remain an entry-level option with the new redesigned version being sold besides it. I'm not sure, maybe not, but for now, I don't feel like we should be too upset about this stuff. Is it me? I'm not sure. To me, it doesn't really make sense. But anyways.
It updated the entry-level Mac Mini with the M1 chip in November 2020, but the high-end offering is still the space gray model with an Intel processor from 2018. The potential of replacing this older high-end model with an Apple Silicon machine was previously at the center of rumors related to new Mac Minis. But now it looks like both the entry-level and the high-end model may be refreshed simultaneously. 9to5Mac recently said that Apple originally had plans to introduce high-end versions of the Mac Mini with M1 Pro and M1 Max chips. But these plans were probably scrapped in favor of the Mac Studio. Now, Apple is believed to be working on 2 new Mac Mini models, including one with the M2 chip and a higher-end model with the M2 Pro chip.
Yeah, I mean, so this is stuff that, like, again, will we ever get an M1 Pro Mac Mini? I'm not sure. It will probably be the M2 Pro. But I do think that the M2 might be able to come inside a Mac Mini, and they might do that with the new design, right? You never know. And then the M2 Pro. Now, when is the M2 going to come? Some people say that the first M2 is already going to be somewhere in the next few months at WWDC or a little bit later. I think that's quite fast, but hey, I don't have a multi-trillion-dollar company. So, probably my opinion on this is, yeah, not as important. But hey, I think this is great. This is fine, especially if they keep the low price and maybe put a new chip in it, right? If they give this an M2 option, it might lower the price. Especially for students, that's great. Especially for people that just have a how do you say that? A general computer for everyone at home to share. This is great, dude. Fuck it. Just keep it like this. If that means it's going to stay cheaper. That's just all I have to say about it. And very true. It would make it more expensive. Yeah, it would. Like, redesigning stuff is expensive. You have to make new SKUs. You have to do research and development. Someone has to pay for that shit, and it's not going to be Apple, I can tell you that.